right. Okay. So, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. I'm recording this in the morning, but when I see you all, it'll be the afternoon. So, we are going to pick up where we left off last week with our bot Annie. And with our bot Annie, we learned how to program it and do like a very simple direction. So today we're going to do a couple challenges. Some are a little bit easier than others, and some are, challenges. So when you are going through these challenges, feel free to refer to these troubleshooting tips at any time. You also have it in your booklet that we got out last week. Okay. So let's see here. Challenge number 1, all right? You are going to program Bot Annie to travel the length of your arm. Okay, so remember, in order to program Bot Annie, you have to turn it on. So there should be a flashing, or I'm sorry, not a flashing light, just a regular red light. And then you will program it the distance you think it should go. So maybe that's 20 forward arrows for the length of your arm. You kind of have to guesstimate, okay? And once you've pressed the number of forward arrows that you want to do, remember you have to press enter, and then you press enter and hold the enter button until it flashes. And then you can set your bot Annie down and press enter one more time, and it should be able to travel the length of your arm. So, let's see how many of you can do that right now. So you are pressing the enter button 3 times, okay, after you program it. So remember, you press it once, then you press it and hold it, and then you press it again to get it to go. Okay, so you have to press enter 3 times in total in order for you to get your bot Annie to move. All right. How's everyone doing? Good? This one's an easier challenge, I think. All right. So we have a second challenge coming right up. Okay, and this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. So if you thought that programming Bot Annie to travel the length of your arm was fairly easy, then here is a more challenging challenge for you. Okay, so you need to grab a shoe. You can just grab the shoe that you're wearing if you want. I'm going to use my flip-flop here. Okay, so you're going to program your Bot Annie to travel around your shoe. So you can get your robot to travel either clockwise around your shoe or counterclockwise. So you have to decide. But before you do any of that, you have to turn off your Bot Annie and then turn it back on again in order to clear it, okay? Because you want to erase the program that you just did for the length of your arm, so you can reprogram it to travel around your shoe. So this one's a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes here. So I'll set a little timer for all of you. Well, I'll give you 3 minutes, okay? There we go. 3 minutes on the timer. So remember, you have to press the directional arrows, and then once you're done pressing the directional arrows, then you can press enter, and then you can press enter and hold, and then enter once more to get it to go. Some students yesterday were having trouble because they were doing it on a carpet, and the robot doesn't seem to move very well on a carpet. Okay, so if you have like a flat surface that's a little bit more firm, that seems to be the best option. for you and for your robot. All right, so you have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Some of you are probably figuring this out like it's nothing. And some of you are probably struggling like I did yesterday. I did this 3 times. And every time I did it, I got better and better, but I still wasn't able to get it to go all the way around. The best programming I could do was get it to go up, over, but I can't quite get it to go all the way down and around once more. Now would be a good time to ask questions if you have any questions where we're at right now. Okay, so that is your 3-minute timer. So we have one more challenge for all of you today. All right, so I recommend you clearing a space on a table or on the floor, but it needs to be a smooth surface. So like I said before, carpet doesn't really seem to work well. Okay, and you're gonna place like a couple hazards in the way. And what I mean by hazards, I mean like obstacles. Okay, so I'm going to use like my water bottle. Okay, I'll use my water. I'm going to use my keys, and I'm going to use my phone. Okay, and I am going to program my bot Annie to travel across the table. Okay, by my phone, keys, and water bottle. Okay, so you can kind of arrange them however you'd like. Okay, so you can kind of make it as easy or as complex as you would like to. And your goal is to get Bot Annie to travel through the path that you have created. Okay, so I'll give you another 3 minutes here to sorry for the interruption. Okay, so I'll give you a couple minutes here to work on your 3rd challenge. Okay. So remember, you can make this as simple or as complex as you'd like. You can use whatever things are just on your desk. Okay, so I have just the things that are on my desk are my water bottle, my keys, and my cell phone. So those are the things I'm going to use. But you can use whatever you want. If you have other things, then feel free to get creative. Okay. All right, so you have about 2 more minutes here. Okay. How's everybody doing? Figuring it out? You might have to do it a couple times. You might have to program your robot if you didn't quite guesstimate the correct distance around your object, or maybe you over guesstimated. So feel free to play with it. And remember, if you ever need to just start over, you can turn it off and turn it back on, and then you can start again. Okay. Okay, so we are going to move on. All right. So, in your STEAM kit, you have a stack of blank papers, okay, like printer paper, okay? So you're gonna grab those, and I want you to count out 9 sheets of paper, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you're going to grab those 9 sheets of paper. Okay, have those handy. Okay, and then you're also going to get your tape. Okay, you have 2 options for tape in your bag. There's duct tape, and then there's like just plain regular like masking tape that's like tan. Okay, so I would recommend using the regular plain masking tape. Okay. If you want to use the duct tape, you can, but just based off of experience, I would recommend the masking tape. It looks like this, but it's not blue. Okay, it's the tan tape, but it looks like this. Okay, so you're gonna get out those 2 things. Okay, so have those handy. All right, you don't need to use them just yet, but I want you to have them available to you because we'll be using them in a little bit. Okay. All right. So before we use our tape and our papers, we have to do a quick reflection. Or we get to do a quick reflection. Okay. So we're gonna go to. Let's see. I'm gonna change my settings on Flipgrid here. Let's see. All right. So you are going to record a Flipgrid, and I think what I have to do is actually change my settings here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do with the Flipgrid, and then I'll give you a little bit of time to work on it, okay? So what you're going to do is click on this Flipgrid link, okay? And then it's going to take you to our Flipgrid page, and you're going to do a little reflection on your like first day of STEAM. So what did you like about it? What did you not like? What did you think was cool? What did you think was lame? What was like something that you were like thinking you would never be able to do, and then you were able to do it? Did you already know coding? So this was super easy for you. So give us like a little synopsis of your reflection. You do not have to have your video on. You can just do the microphone. You can also make a video of like your robot moving, or you can make a video of your binary code bracelet, or you can make a video of both. So you have a lot of options here on what you can do. Okay. So I'd like for you to go right now to the Flipgrid link. All right. And we're going to take 10 minutes to work on our Flipgrid. And then we will be moving on. So I'm going to set my timer here for 10 minutes. Okay. And you have a little bit of time right now to go work on your Flipgrid. Okay. All right. I'll meet you back here in a very short amount of time.